Om Shanti, 11th November 1981. Today, Baba, the ocean of love, has come to meet his loving souls. All of you have come running to this meeting place out of love for the Father. Bab Dada always gives such loving souls as you the return of your love in the form of love and cooperation. He is giving that now and will continue to give it. Even the loving souls everywhere else are now present in this gathering and having this meeting in their subtle angelic form. Bab Dada is seeing a double gathering. One is of you physical corporeal beings who are sitting here on this land, and other is of those who have come in their subtle form and do not need a place on this land. They are in their form of light and seated on a seat of light. So many of such souls are visible in such a small place. Therefore, Bab Dada is pleased to see both gatherings. Bab Dada is seeing the power of the love of you children. It is this power of love that enables you to come very close from so far away in just a second. The greater your power of love is, to that extent is your power to come personally in front of Baba is. So many invaluable jewels have come in front of Baba. The praise of each jewel is so great. Which Maharathis should be praised? The moths who come to the flame. Bab Dada is blessing all you children with the blessing. May you be an easy yogi. Simply remember the one bindu. The easiest punctuation mark to write is a bindu, dot. Therefore, Bab Dada is telling you the account of just the bindu. Become a bindu yourself. Remember the bindu, and knowing every scene of the drama, put a bindu, a full stop. The punctuation mark of just a dot includes oneself, the Father and creation. So what do you have to know? Just a bindu? What do you have to do? Remember the dot. By knowing the importance of the bindu, you are constantly able to be an easy yogi. No matter how large something grows, everything is merged in the bindu. The seed is the bindu, and the whole tree is merged in that. You souls are bindus, and you have the sanskars of 84 births merged within you. You are now at the confluence age and bringing the drama of 5,000 years to an end. The cycle of the drama is now coming to an end. Whatever has passed, put a bindu, a full stop to that. You have to become a bindu and return home. You have to become a bindu and return home with the bindu. His home is also the home of all bindus. There, all thoughts, action and sanskars are merged. That is, they have a bindu applied to them. The punctuation mark at the completion of something is just the bindu. He has all the virtues. He is the ocean of the treasures of knowledge. However, this ocean is just a bindu. When you come into connection or relationship with others, what sparkles on everyone's forehead? A bindu. Who does all the work? It is a bindu, is it not? Even if you leave the earth and go to the moon, it is the dot that goes there. If you go to the three worlds with the power of silence, who is it that goes there? A bindu. Whether it is the power of science or the power of silence, it is a bindu that has the power to create and the power to go to nirvana. A whole tree emerges from the seed, but after it has grown, what does it merge into? The seed, that is a bindu. So originally and eternally, it is just a bindu. You receive the knowledge of the three aspects of time and the three worlds. But who is it that receives it? It is a bindu. You have played various roles from the beginning to the end. But who is the actor? Who played your part? You, the Bindu. Therefore, the whole greatness of the Bindu. When you understand the Bindu, you understand everything. You attain everything. When you stabilize in the form of a Bindu, then whatever thoughts you create and feelings you have, whatever words you speak and actions you perform, they all become as great as the Bindu. That is, they all automatically become elevated. The energy of a soul is a Bindu. That energy is used for creation, and the atomic energy is used for destruction. That too is also just a Bindu. Therefore, destruction takes place through a Bindu and creation also takes place through a Bindu. At the beginning of the cycle, you come down as a dot, and at the end too, you go back up as a Bindu. So the form of the beginning and the end is just a dot. So this is easy to remember. Is it difficult just to remember a Bindu? A small school boy is able to put a full stop very easily. Whatever you put a pencil on, it will make a Bindu. So are you not able to remember such an easy punctuation mark? What do you think could be easier than this? Is there anything easier than this? Those on the path of bhakti remember a huge form. They prove their worship by creating an image in their intellect with their feelings. Here you have the knowledge. What do you keep in front of you? The Bindu. With the awareness of being a Bindu, you become an embodiment of success. So which is easier, to keep a Bindu in your intellect or to remember someone's form? Therefore, become an easy yogi. Understand the Bindu and everything will be constantly easy. Therefore, may you be an easy yogi with an easy way of giving the return of love. Have all of you become easy yogis? When you start to expand on anything, you end up in difficulty. Because when you expand on a subject, there are many question marks. Therefore, just ask a question mark. Therefore, just as a question mark is crooked, so too you end up on the wrong path by asking the question of why and what. When you go into expansion with the awareness of a Bindu, you will find the essence. When you forget the Bindu and start to expand, you end up in a forest where there is no essence. When you stabilize in the form of a Bindu, you will experience yourself to be an embodiment of the essence. You will be Yog Yukt and Yukti Yukt. Your awareness, words and action would always be powerful. When you go into the expansion and don't stabilize in the form of a Bindu, you constantly waste your time and power in the wasteful words of why and what. Because then you have to try and find your way out of the jungle. Therefore, what will you constantly remember? Just the one thing, a dot. Is this easy? Whether you understand the language or not, a Bindu is applied in all languages. Even if you know nothing else, you can at least learn the word Bindu. Do you understand what you have to do? The word Bindu is a word of great wonders. It is a magical word. Become a Bindu and issue an order and everything will be ready. Clap in your mind and everything will be ready. A clap of a Bindu will be heard by the elements and all your physical senses and companions. Do you know how to clap as a Bindu? Acha. To those who are constantly stable in their original and eternal form, to those who understand the greatness of a Bindu and thereby constantly remain great, to those who are stable in the form of a Bindu and thus attain all treasures, to the soul who are filled with essence, who are Yogyukt and Jivan Mukt, Bap Dada's love, remembrance and Namaste.